For so many years in Phoenix, we've always noticed our property taxes going up a little bit each year, but not this year. Have you noticed that almost all property taxes have come down? This is Myron at PrimeLending. Thanks for joining for another video. We're going to be discussing property taxes, which seems like a dry and boring topic, but when properly understood, you can save some real money potentially on your property taxes and also find out why for almost all Phoenicians in Phoenix, property taxes this year have come down over what they were last year. So a few interesting facts about property taxes. Everybody who owns a property pays taxes, and they are paid to the treasurer's office in Arizona. About 75% of your property tax goes to education. So it's going to high school, elementary, and community colleges. So 75%. Of that, about 53% goes to school districts. Only 12% goes to individual cities, 11% goes to the county, and 4% is to the state and to also special districts. And so all of the special entities go to the county treasurer and they give you a tax bill through the assessor, and it's paid each year. It's paid twice a year. People pay it in March and they pay it in October. Those taxes, for most people and clients that have a mortgage, the taxes are paid through the mortgage by the lender to the treasurer, and they will then disperse the taxes to the different agencies that need it. Well, this year, most people in Phoenix got an 8% reduction in property taxes. And so if you received your tax bill this year in September, you will have noticed your taxes were less this year than they were last year. And that's because the budget in Phoenix calls for less property taxes. So that's a large reason why. And they were able to bring down the overall tax rate, even though property values were higher. And so that's a great thing. The budget is doing well. They need to collect less in taxes and you pay less. There's two things I want to leave you with on this video that you probably don't know. There are two groups of citizens that are eligible for property tax reduction. So if you are 65 years old, the city of Phoenix has a special program called the Senior Freeze. So that means if you've lived in your house for 2 years, you can apply to have a senior freeze put on your property. So you'll call the treasurer or the assessor and you'll explain you're 65, you can apply, and they'll do a 3-year freeze. So your taxes will not increase for 3 years if you're 65 years old and you've lived in your house 2 years. The second is that if you're a widow or you're disabled, you may also apply for a significant property tax reduction. Your taxes could be reduced up to $4,000 a year if you have 100% disability as a veteran or disabled, or if you're a widow. It's based on your income levels, but it's certainly worth calling and applying for. You may realize that up to $4,000 of your property taxes are forgiven through the Tax Forgiveness Disability Program. Those are the two tips that I wanted to leave you with on how you can save money potentially, or someone that you love and care for can. Reach out to me with any questions you have regarding your property taxes. As always, I'll love to help.